He was born in a small, quiet town, the kind of place where the streets never change, where you know everyone and everyone knows you. People lived simply there. They worked, they slept, and they repeated the same routine until the years quietly passed by. The boy's parents loved him deeply, but they taught him to be realistic. "Don't aim too high," his father would say. "Dreams are for people with more money, more time, more luck than us." But deep inside, the boy felt something different. It was a pull, a voice, soft but constant, telling him there was more to life than just surviving. And when he looked at the hills that surrounded his town, he wondered, what's on the other side? One morning, before the sun rose, the boy made a decision. He packed a small bag, laced up his shoes, and began walking. He didn't have a map. He didn't have a clear destination. He just had a direction: forward. At first, the journey was exciting. The air was crisp. The sky began to glow with soft colors as the sun climbed. The road stretched ahead like an open invitation. But as the hours passed, his legs grew tired. His feet began to ache. The road felt longer than he imagined. He thought about turning back. Home was still close enough to return to, but then that voice whispered again, "Keep walking." And so, he did. Days passed. The boy met people along the way: farmers, merchants, travelers. They would ask him where he was going, and when he told them, they would laugh. "Why go so far? There's nothing out there for you. You're wasting your time. You're too young." Their words were sharp, and they stayed with him. Doubt began to creep in. Was he making a mistake? But then he remembered. The people who told him to stay small had never gone far themselves. So he decided, even if the world doubted him, he would not doubt himself. One night, a storm rolled in. The sky turned dark, the wind howled, and rain fell in cold, heavy sheets. Every step forward felt like a battle against the elements. The boy's clothes were soaked. His hands trembled from the cold, and with each gust of wind, he wondered if the road ahead was worth it. It would have been easy to stop, to wait for the storm to pass, to say, "I'll start again another day." But something inside told him that storms aren't just weather. They're tests. Tests to see how badly you want to keep going. So he lowered his head, braced himself against the wind, and kept walking. Eventually, the storm began to fade. The clouds parted, and sunlight spilled across the path. The air was fresh, clean, alive. And then he saw it. The hills he had dreamed of were now behind him. Before him stretched an endless horizon, new lands, new colors, new opportunities. It was beautiful, not just because of the view, but because he knew what it had taken to get there. Every sore muscle, every cold night, every voice that told him he couldn't. It had all been worth it. Standing there, the boy understood something powerful. The path may be long. The progress may be slow. But as long as you keep walking, you will arrive somewhere better than where you began. Success isn't always about speed. It's not about talent. It's not even about luck. It's about persistence. The quiet decision made over and over again to keep going. And so, the boy kept walking. He didn't know exactly where the road would lead, but he knew one thing for certain. Life isn't about finding the easiest path. It's about finding the courage to keep moving forward, even when the path is hard. So if you ever feel like quitting, remember the boy who kept walking, and take one more step, because your story isn't over yet.